With all the signings and mock lineups recently, I often see Baty at DH and Polanco at first. I'm curious what your thoughts would be about Baty getting most of the reps at first since he played the other corner spot, and Polanco staying mainly at DH since he's never played first, and that's what he did in Seattle most of last year. So, one, I don't think this is crazy at all. And Baty seems to be a really team first guy that's willing to work in corner outfield, third, second. I would not be shocked if they were like, hey, Brett, get a first baseman's glove. And I'm pretty confident the guy could do it because he's played much more difficult positions. Now, I do think sometimes people gloss over. They think you could just put anyone at first base, and that's a really dangerous game. But I think Beatty's equipped to do it. My other side to this, though, Joe, when they first made the move for Polanco, who I really like offensively, and they're like, hey, he might play some first or a lot of first. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, I don't really know how to project that. Wasn't a great infielder, but once again, at positions he needed more range. Now I think it's swung too far the other way, Joe. The way I hear people talk about Polanco, they are acting like he needs to learn how to fly a spaceship, and they can't fathom that David Stearns is contemplating putting him at first base. I'm not saying Polanco is going to win a Gold Glove at first. I'm not even saying he's going to make the seamless transition that Wilson Contreras, that a catcher, by the way, made a really, really good transition. But if he's adequate, we're acting like it would be the shock of the sporting history if Jorge Polanco can be average at first base. And I don't know how we got here.
It's just Connor. It's just simply he's never done it before. They don't have a first baseman. But what's funny about this question, and I will say, like, I appreciate the thought, and I don't disagree. Like, I want Brett Baty to get some reps at first too, and I'm pretty sure that's part of the Mets' plan to kind of see what it looks like. He hasn't played first base either, so why?
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. But Polanco has played more up the middle than Baty has, so in theory, he's a better general athlete, and now it's just a matter of the little intricacies of first base. Like, that's where I think the difference is going to be, is the small things. And that'll be the case for Polanco. That'll be a case for Baty. That'll be the case for Mark Vientos if he gets some first base reps. But I'm with you. I think it's swung like incredibly too far. Like, Jorge Polanco is a baseball player, man. Like, he's going to catch the ball at first base. He's going to field ground balls at first base. Range is not as important of a factor. And I'll tell you this, I'd bet my bottom dollar that when we look up at the end of 2026, Jorge Polanco will have a better range grade at first base than Pete Alonso did. Now we got to work on scooping. We know that was Pete's expertise, and footwork around the bag and the turn throws, like all the things that we don't necessarily think about all the time that's where the adjustment really is going to be. But it's a freaking Major League Baseball player, guys. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I think he's going to be okay. And I understand the questions that he's never done it before, and that David Stearns has harped run prevention and defense as like the front of his mission, and the two corners on the infield are guys that haven't played there before. But I assure you that they have some analytical thing that I don't understand as to why they think these guys can project to these spots. And we're just going to hope they're right, and we're all going to watch together. That's the fun part.